If you really want to talk about EMAC outside of disaster response, you really want to talk about how we leverage the nation's investments in preparedness. We've literally spent billions of dollars after the terrorist attacks to increase capabilities across the nation for a variety of hazards. But one part of that was missing was the linkage to EMAC. We tended to look at funding jurisdiction by jurisdiction capabilities instead of asking a better question, which is what EMAC provides. Are we building capability as a nation to respond versus building up each jurisdiction against the known threats? And so we began changing our grant agreements with the states to recognize EMAC and require that states participate in EMAC in order to receive Homeland Security grant funding, with the idea that as we build capability at the local and state level, those are shared resources as a nation. And again, these are not federally controlled, these are not directed by FEMA, but it is an acknowledgement that we need to look at resources that are funded with Homeland Security grants as national assets, not just state and jurisdictional capabilities. And so we've seen that again in large-scale disasters such as Sandy, but even in some of the smaller disasters like the mudslide in Washington State, where capabilities that were built with those funds were utilized in that response. So again, we wanted to move away from just funding each jurisdiction hoping it added up to national preparedness, and recognizing it is the capabilities of the state to do mutual aid between themselves with the capability built with Homeland Security dollars that builds national preparedness. And so we wanted to make that part of the grant process, emphasize that and encourage that in determining future funding requests, future funding requirements as to is this building national capability against known threats versus each jurisdiction trying to build up capabilities for their known threats.